Hi, how y'all doing? It is Thursday, the 16th of May, 2024. Tomorrow is my birthday. Although it doesn't mean much. I've never been celebrated. I'll think of something nice to do for myself. Maybe go buy a new outfit or something. I don't know. We'll see what happens tomorrow. They're saying it might rain tomorrow too, so probably won't be sitting outside, right? Yeah. How you feeling the energy today? The Schuman's at 11, so down, what, 55 points from yesterday? Right? Strange. I woke up at like 6. I slept pretty good, but I woke up and then I woke up at 6 in the rising. I was still tired, but I was like, well, the reason I got up, I might as well stay up. And I felt the energy, right? I knew it wasn't high. Because I haven't been feeling this inside my body, right? And my ears aren't ringing loud. So I knew it wasn't very high. The skies here are blue, kinda, like with a white veil over it. But you can see the blue. We've had some clouds, right? Or what they call clouds. And the temperature is 24, so it's fairly warm. This is the perfect summer weather for me, it's 24. Alright? Although I didn't go outside very much today at all. I went out and I had to drive the guy around that owns the truck. That took about an hour, right? Got cut off first thing, right? I wasn't the only one. The other lane got some guy in a truck cut us off, right? And then he speeds away, right? They always do that. If you meet them at a stop sign or something, or a stoplight and you're beside them, they'll try really hard not to look at you. You know what I mean? They know they've done something wrong. They get weird. But yeah, that's their karma, not mine, right? See, I'm not like that. If I cut you off, it'd be because of accidents, and I'd be going, sorry, sorry, making a big, to do about it inside my car. Like, please don't get mad, right? I didn't mean to, because I don't, right? But I don't usually cut people off. I pay attention. So, the energy today. I couldn't have a nap. I was so bored. It's like the day went by, well, slow kind of thing. It's like the energy was moving slow, very slow. I think that's because the energy in the past 3 days has been going really fast. But I could really feel the difference, right? Couldn't focus on stuff again, right? So our bodies were integrating the energies from the high Schuman the last couple of days. And it's all part and parcel with the CMEs and the eclipse and all that. See, I watched a video and the guy showed that the eclipse wasn't an eclipse. The moon was over here and there was another object covering the sun that came. And that's the way the shadows worked and everything, right? It just kind of showed up and then went away, That's not how it works. There was no shadow trailing across, right? So they put something up there, or something's up there, right? A ship, or something like that, that made it appear, and that's what they're calling the eclipse. Maybe they've done this all along through history, right? It's difficult to say because you only see a couple of those in a lifetime, so they can be tricky with that. But yeah, it is what it is. This is a messed up realm, right? A fairy tale gone wrong because we got invaded. And they screwed up our timeline by making us their food source and their workforce. Shit like that. So yeah. But that's all come to an end. This is just sweeping out the closets. That's what they're doing now. They say we got a wildfire up in Fort Nelson in Calgary, right? In the north, or up in the other provinces higher up, right? Northwest Territories, I guess you call them. You know they have that in the United States too, right? They have a Northwest Territories in the United States, right? So they can mess with history like that. They can. If they don't define which place it is at, right? I discovered that because in my family's, what do you call it? Genealogy? No, family history, right? We've gone back into the 1700s, right? When my ancestor, a melanated man, came to Canada, right? From the Northwest Territories, but it doesn't say Canada or US, right? And he was a freed slave, so to speak, right? The narrative says. So my family was thinking he came from out west here, Canada. And what I've been doing with my research is realize he's come from the U.S., from their Northwest Territories, because it fits the history better for me, right? So yeah, different stuff like that, you know. They're tricky, they really are, right? But they're not as smart as us. They just have more tech, right? So yeah, I don't care what they think. I don't. Anybody that invades another people's home are cowards and bullies and nothing more. And I have no respect for them whatsoever. Right? I don't. But yeah. So the energy today has been different for me. It has. And on the other side of it being like really calm and quiet and slow is in the consciousness, I feel like somebody wants to snap. Right? Like somebody goes snap and lose it and drive into a telephone pole or into a store or some stupid like that, right? Because they just can't take it anymore and they're just going to snap. Maybe that's collective consciousness of some of the people that got the thing, right? Or the aliens' minions, because their bosses are gone. All they got left is their minions and their clones, right? So, yeah, a lot of their minions are getting swept up too. Oh, that's where I was getting at. In Calgary, Fort Nelson. Right, there's supposed to be a wildfire up there. And what we learned about last year is there's no wildfires, right? They use it with, they cause them with direct energy weapons and HARP and shit like that, right? And so I watched a tarot card reader and she talked about it. She pulled the cards on it and it said actually, because of the whole city's being evacuated, or they're suggesting that, right? And I suppose a lot of the people are leaving. Where they go, I have no idea. Hopefully they have family or friends or something. It's pretty severe, I think, right? Being made to leave. And the city's not even on fire yet, you know? But the government's trying to get them to evacuate. And the cards say that it's like a smoke screen. That was weird. Did you hear that? Right? That it's a smoke screen. They are rescuing people, moving people from somewhere, probably underground tunnels, because it's been said that there's many out there in the Northwest here, right? So, yeah, I guess it must be a huge influx of people that they're going to bring up. But we shall see, right? Very strange indeed. So, yeah. Other than that, the day's nice. Good weather. I seen a bird on my tree in the rise, but I couldn't tell what it was because the sun was shining on it. And all I seen was the back of it, the shadow, right? I couldn't see its colors or anything. A lot of seagulls out today, though, too. But that's good. The spiritual meaning of them is luck, right? So, yeah. I guess they're not just, what do we call them? Shithawks. Right? They have another purpose, you know? Yeah. They don't have a lot to say. The energy's low, right? They had a little bit of research, like asked where the people that get evacuated, where do they go? And I guess there's a website that they go to, and they go like to the next cities over, like Prince George and shit like that, right? Where they put them up, I have no idea. And they say, you know, if you got friends or family, go there, right? So, yeah. Sucks. The whole city, can you imagine? Right? But I guess this is one way to force people to move around, isn't it? But I don't think it's a bad thing. I don't. Because I know everything's working for the good. You'll make it look bad, but it's not as bad as you think. It's the opposite, right? Because the news lies. You know? It does. I posted a couple reels on my Instagram account, and I got almost 10,000 views on them. And people are leaving comments. You sure can tell the sheep, eh? From the lions, you know. The people that get it are commenting like, right on, facts, all this stuff, right? The sheep don't. They have to find something wrong with it, criticize it, right? So yeah. I made a loaf of bread today, cooked my dinner, drove the guy around for an hour. That's all I've done. And now I'm gonna sit down and watch a Chinese fantasy movie. Subtitle. Right? It's nice out, but there's nowhere to go. For me, anyway. Alright? I'm not going out to hang out with the sheep. I gotta figure out where the lions are at. Draw them to me or whatever. Who knows? Small town, this is a problem you run into, right? We don't have a large amount of varying personalities, let's say, for lack of a better expression, right? Yeah. So I'll just take it easy, be me, relax, hopefully get a good night's sleep, have a sweet dream, and have a better day tomorrow on my birthday. The energy is supposed to change on the 18th, I noticed with, in listening to astrologists, right? It's supposed to be a really, really good day. So we'll see how it happens, right? With the energy change. So yeah, that's all for today. Alright? I'm sending you love, good health, and joy. I love you all to consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye.